Hello handsome guys and beautiful girls. Wishing you a queen of the season, that is spring season. Hope you all are enjoying your holidays after finishing your exams. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Today I, Rima Chugera, on behalf of 7-day personality development classes would like to share a very interesting topic with all my dearest students. Now students, this is the right time for you. You all are going to enter a new session. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you all will meet with your new friends. You will have some new teachers who will teach you. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this session, our today's session is not only for important for students but also their parents, because parents also have to give interview for the admission of their kid. Our today's topic is based on, my first point is body language, a dynamic introduction, how to impress teachers, how to make more friends. My fifth and last point is very important, that is about parents' interview for the selection of their kid. Now I will come on my first point. My first point is body language. In body language, always we should take care about our postures and gestures. Now I will ask 3 questions from you. My first question is, I am keeping this pen here. Now what will we do? How to pick this? Yes beta, come and pick this pen. How will you pick this? This is not a right way to pick. This is very wrong. Now look how to pick this. When we are sitting in a classroom, कभी क्या होता है, हमारा पेन गिर जाता है, हैंडरचीफ गिर जाता है, तो how to pick this? Look all of you. Sorry. First we have to sit like this, pick and stand up again. Is that clear?
Yes.
There are 2 reasons behind it. First of all, it looks good and decent. And second one is, it may create a jerk in our backbone. ये हमारी backbone में problem नहीं create करता है. This is the right way to pick things. Got it? My second question is, how to sit in a decent manner in a classroom. First, when you enter in your classroom, first you have to take permission from your teacher. Ma'am or sir, may I come in the class? Your teacher will say, yes, come in. Then you go to your desk. First see if anybody is sitting there. You have to take first permission to your friend. Yes, may I use this? May I use this bench? अगर वहाँ पर कोई नहीं बैठा है, then you can sit. If anybody is sitting there, then you can choose another one. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
My third question is, how to give an answer of a question. Any questions. Sometimes teachers ask a question from a student and student give answer without permission. Suddenly सब बच्चे क्लास में होते हैं, suddenly they said आंसर बोल देते हैं, सब पूरी क्लास टीचर को आंसर क्लियर नहीं होता है. If teacher is asking a question from you, then raise your hands first and take permission from your teacher, then give your answer. Clear? My next and very important point is a dynamic introduction. In introduction, everybody has to know about their self. I have seen some mistakes when people give their introduction. A teacher is asking to a kid, yes beta, stand up. Tell me about yourself. If teacher is asking, tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Sizzalida. I'm pursuing 9th standard and I read in a law school and I want to make my career in cybersecurity.
Good. Sit. इसने कितना अच्छा बोला. बच्चे क्या करते हैं? अब a teacher is asking, बेटा tell me yourself. इस बच्चे ने बताया. कुछ बच्चे क्या करते हैं? They tell their self, but tell about more with their family. My name is dash dash dash. My father name is. They tell father name, mother name, brother name. Then they tell their works. My father is a businessman. My mother is a homemaker. This is not a right way to tell about yourself. You have to introduce about yourself more. Like, my name is tell to teacher. Then second point is my study. Tell about your qualification, your education. Which class you have passed, because you are going in a new class. So new teachers, new friends are there. Then you have to tell about yourself, your qualification. My education is, I have passed this class from this school. If you are from new school, then tell the name of new, which class you have passed in last year ना. Last मतलब you आपने जिस स्कूल से आपने क्लास करी है, आप उस स्कूल का अपना नाम बताओ. अगर you are from the same school, then you have to tell the same school name. Okay? After then you have to tell about your percentage. How many percentage you have got in previous class. आप अपने नंबर बताइए. मैम I have got 68%, 78%. How many you have got? You have to tell about that. After then you have to tell about your hobbies. First you have to tell about your interesting subject. कि मैम मेरा last class में this subject I was taking very interest. This is my interesting subject. Then you have to tell about your hobbies. Which hobbies you are having, like dancing, reading books, anything else which you like most. Then you have to tell last and main point. What is the aim of your life in your introduction? Because बच्चे क्या करते हैं, aim कभी नहीं बताते हैं. But you have to tell this point main. What is the aim of your life? जो आपका aim है, जो आप life में बनना चाहते हैं, you have to tell that first. Okay? Is that clear all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
My third point is how to make more friends. Sorry. My third point is how to impress teachers. We all know everyone should respect to their elders and younger ones also. A teacher is a plays very important role in our life. Then anybody can tell me what is the qualities of a good teacher? Yes, Shifali, can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
Please stand up.
A good teacher is aware of his or her responsibility. He should good command on her subject. He must understand the psychology of student. The work of teacher does not finish with teaching and homework. The highest work which makes a good teacher, then her aims at making good human being, boost morals and high inculcates value. A teacher shapes good citizen for a nation.
Good, very good. Clap for Shifali. Because she knows very well qualities of a good teacher. A teacher makes a good citizen for a nation. एक टीचर क्या करती है? तैयार करती है एक बच्चे को make a good citizen for a good nation. So, teacher plays a very important role in our life. If we want to impress our teacher, so first we have to show respectful words for our teacher. Then make sure you are well dressed. अच्छे से बन के जाते हैं स्कूल में तो टीचर impress from yourself also. Pay attention in class. जब आप क्लास में हैं, you have to pay attention in the classroom. Then arrive at school on time. Then you can impress your teacher well. My fourth point is how to make more friends. Friends also plays a very good role in our life. Friendship is most valuable gift from the God. All are having good friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sejal? Do you have friends?
Yes, ma'am.
How many friends?
No idea.
No idea. So many friends you are having. अच्छा, how can you tell me how to make a good friend? एक अच्छा दोस्त बनाने के लिए हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
The good friends relate to good qualities we see in that person.
Good.
I want to share with all secrets with our friends.
Okay. First, if you want to make a new friend, then what will you do? A new person, she or he is standing in the class, sitting in the class. Then how will you do friendship with her?
I will talk politely with him or her and give some suggestions about my work, and we will make good friends after more time.
Good, very good. Sit. What you have to do to make more friends? Friends are very precious. So, first you have to show them helpful nature. Then, talk with everyone. Make small talks with them. Speak politely. Listen carefully. Then you can make more friends. Got it? My next fifth point and very important point which is very fruitful for today's session, and it is very fruitful for all the parents. That is about parents' interview for the selection of their kid. In this point, here I will discuss with my sir, and I will inviting my respective sir. Please come and share your views.
Okay, welcome student. This session is quite interesting about the parents interview for the selection of their kids. Many times in good schools, this thing happens. The teachers or the principal, they take an interview of our parents and they ask so many questions from the parents so that they would come to know about so many things about the kids, and they want to see that really if you want to give everything to to the kids, what are the necessities required. So here are certain questions which if we will see, then we can prepare in advance and would be fruitful for all the parents. Yes, please have your questions.
My first question is for you, sir. What are your educational and professional qualifications?
Okay, again an important question, because education plays a vital role. See, if the parents are well educated, only then they can teach their kids well. So this question is quite interesting, and from this question the school comes to know that what next questions we should ask, because as per the qualification only the questions being asked. So if the parents are well qualified, it would be fruitful for the candidate. The candidate can learn so many things in advance before reaching the school. The parents would take care more in education, in assignments, in his or her assignments. And I believe that in today's scenario, every parent must be quite well educated, because only then they can see what their kids are doing in the classes. If you would ask me this question, madam, I've done my MA English, then I did my MPhil in English. I did my first MBA from IMT Ghaziabad, then I am supposed to write a book in 2008. So I did my again MBA in 2008. I did that MBA in HR from Symbiosis Pune. Then I started writing books and being author of 3 books. Now my 4th book is in pipeline. Thank you. Your next question, please.
Do you live in a joint or nuclear family?
Again a very good question from parents, because if the student is in joint family, the nurture, the care may be more. But if the student is in a nuclear family, the chances are that parents has to see that who will take care of this candidate when the parents are, suppose a woman also is working, then who will care the kid. So this question is quite important, and school want to see that really some guide or some mentor has been placed for the candidate or not. If it is not, then in nuclear family it creates some problem. But in joint family it runs, because we know very well that in joint families there are so many members, so at least 1 or 2 members may be there to guide, to help the student. Yes, please.
My third question is, are you both working? How do you plan to coordinate with your child's school timings?
Okay, right, madam. Nowadays it's a demand of working women also. So we see that both are working, women as well as men. So in this case, the pickup timings of the candidate, people, and when to receive asked many times in schools, because nowadays working men are being preferred, and according to today's competitive scenario and so many competitions are there. So nowadays both are working, no problem at all, because in major cities it is a demand of R also. So if such a question being asked from the parents, they should tell generally what is there, but they should manage proper manner, because nowadays we are seeing that so many kidnapping cases are going on, so many problems are creating with the kids. So such problems wouldn't create, school has to take care of this also. So school want there should be proper safety of the kid. That's why this question is being asked. Your next question, please.
How have you prepared your child for school?
Okay, again a major question, because nowadays when the kid is in home, he become naughty, he can do whatever mistakes he wants. But at school, he should be very at least he should have some common sense. At least he should know that to tell the teacher that he is suffering and from pain, or he want to go to toilet. If such things at least he know, then he can manage or she can manage. So I believe that this question is being asked from the parents, because they want to see that till yet what you have taught your kid before entering in school. So whatever like pictures, like coloring, and we can say alphabets, such things are being taught to students prior to school, that is pre-nursery or before that also, the toddlers, then I believe the result would be awesome. So this question is quite being important also. So school comes to know about the parents' decision of for the kid. Really nice question. Your next question, madam.
How would you describe your child's nature? Has he had problems with biting or hitting other kids?
Yes, sir. Nowadays this sometimes what happens. So many kids are quite aggressive, and with the age they like to fight. They like to beat others. Some kids are like this. Some are yes, you are again right. Biting them, hitting them, even nails and all these problems they create.
Whole classes
It goes. So if such thing happens, then parents should take care of it, and I believe they should tell at least to the class teacher that really this thing is a problem. So the class teacher would take care. So parents should not hide such things at all. Instead of hiding, they should teach their own kid not to do such things. That is more better. School want to know because they don't want that another kid get bitten by him or her. So these things may create a problem among the parents and the school reputation also. Next,
Next
please.
question is your child attached more with father or mother?
Okay, so it's a question where the parents may laugh also, because nowadays nobody want to tell that the kid is with me, the kid is with her. But this thing is really right question, because so many we have seen daughters are attached more with father, and so many sons are attached more with mother. This is the true happening which we have seen in this world. But sometimes it may be opposite. Whatever is there, you just tell. And this question is just to cool down, just to relax the parents only, because this question not matter with the parents' education. And one point may raise with this question is, like suppose there is a problem with the school with the kid, so school at least comes to know whom to ring when such problems create.
Mother is available.
Yes,
Or
yes,
father is
father
available.
available. Right. Next, please.
Why did you select our school? Have you applied to other schools as well?
Okay, this is a survey of school. School want that they should know that where they come from and who are their well-wishers. Like at facility also we ask our students that who person told you and how you come to know about PD classes. When they name any person that yes, that person has sent us, we feel a soft corner against that person, and whenever such person comes to us again, we help him more rather than anybody else. There is a reason that because he is our well-wisher. That is the reason that school is asking such a question from the parents, because school want to know in real life who is their well-wisher. And another more point why the question is asking, this question is asked, because school want to know that where their advertisement really affects. If it is more effective in newspaper, the parents would say that we are saying in newspaper. If it is more effective in internet, the parents would name the internet or Google, whatever the things. But whatever, suppose there are electronic medias available nowadays, like television also there are advertisements. So there are number of sources of advertisement. This may be a survey also, but quite a good question for the healthy life of school. Next, please.
Is your child a fussy eater? What are his
Fussy eaters are like,
behaviors
yes, right. This question is quite common, because some kids we have seen, they always say that we don't like to eat, we don't want to eat. They eat hardly one chapati. But when we give them some good things, like pizza, like burger, they will eat twice. They will eat thrice. But we give them chapati, they will eat hardly one chapati, two chapati. Such candidates, I believe, should be tackled properly, and school is a good place. Because at that time teacher can be little strict during the recess, and then they can tell the student, or I should say that remain strict on the student, that you have to eat means you have to eat at least this much. So if parents guide in a proper manner that yes, our son is so and his schedule of eating is this, and we are going to provide him these things, and we want you also to cooperate us so that he may eat at least these things which we want. So would be fruitful for the health of the kid.
Have you ever punished your child? Why and how did you do it?
Yes. Discipline is again an important aspect in this sector, because for discipline, we need to know that if we need discipline, then we should be little strict. And the punishment should not be very bitter, it should not be like a corporal punishment, but at least some punishment like not giving him the food which really he liked on that day where he did mischievous work. At least don't let him to watch television when his exams are there and he is fighting with his cousins, whatever. So if such punishment is being given, we should tell, so that school would come to know that at least these things can be bearable or can be maintained by the candidate, and he can at least maintain himself in such punishments. So nowadays schools are also quite, they have become more prudent against these things, and they don't want to beat any candidate, and against government laws also it is totally wrong. So we instead of beating them, we should explain and we should make them understand, because our main purpose is to make them a good human being, right, not a beast.
Is
Next.
your child on schedule with vaccination? Has he had a case of serious illness in the past?
Right. Vaccination is again an important matter for the kids. We know toddlers age, as they passes their age, there are number of vaccinations as per their age, as per the schedule of doctors. So if these should be given on a proper timing, first of all, on a proper way. Yes, it is right. But one more thing I want to say, that if there is any illness, like especially epilepsy and other problems, and I believe parents should strictly tell to the school, because many parents try to hide, and some kids have a thought on their heart, and they don't discuss with the school. There are so many problems, having heart hole, so many problems, even fits problem with the epilepsy patients. So if there is any major illness, they should not shy at all, they should tell them frankly, so that school could manage in a proper manner and take that more care and more attention on that kid, so that it would be benefit for the kid also, and health is wealth, as we know. So kids' health is very important for the parents also.
My next question is, what are your dreams for your child? How do you want us to help fulfill them?
Okay, see, every parent has their dreams for the kids. They want that their kids should become this, that. But recently we have seen so many movies based on optimism or based on positive activity, like 3 Idiots, where it was explained also that you should not make dream of your candidate. Let your pupil or your toddler make him their own dreams. It is more better, because every person is not efficient in speaking English, every person not knowing history well, all are not good in mathematics. So we can't say that all are going in the same track. But what parents are doing, they are just imposing their kids that you should become a doctor, you should become an engineer, you should have to be CA. So such things should not be imposed at all on the kid. It is on the choice of kid. If he really want to be, he should. Otherwise he should go in a different line also. So they should have good aim and ambitions, but not impose more. Yes, they can discuss with the these teachers that yes, we are having these plans, but if my kid want to be different, then I will allow him, no problem at all.
My last and very important question for the parents, how is your marriage? Do you have frequent argument at home?
Okay, again a problematic case, because sometimes there are quarrels at home. It's a common quarrels. So I prefer the parent, they should not live a cat and dog life at all. And if there are some problems, some minor problems also, quarrels, which is a part of every family, so they should not take their kids in between at all, because their studies are more preferred, and that they can study well only when there is a peaceful environment. So I believe that I believe all your questions have been handled properly.
Yes, sir.
So if such a questions and such a thing are being handled properly, we can get a proper admission of our kids, and we can gain any type of school for our student or our kid, and they can get admission anywhere in the world, provided that the parents should be well educated. They should prepare themselves in advance before reaching the school for their interviews. Thank you. So now students, for you, all of you, so